Hi there, students. Jagged, an adjective. Jaggedly, the adverb. And the verb to jag, and also a noun, a jag. I'm going to look at the adjective jagged first because I think it's probably the most common and has least meanings. Okay, if something is jagged, it's zigzag, it's not straight. So if you try and cut a piece of paper with scissors that are really blunt, you don't get a nice straight line, but you get a jagged line. Okay, so jagged, zigzag. Now I'm sure somebody's going to ask me, what's the difference between jagged and zigzag? I think zigzag is much more regular, where jagged is much more irregular. Yeah, so a jagged line, there's almost no predicting where it goes next. It's much more random. Yeah, whereas zigzag, I think, is a lot more regular. So jagged with irregular projections, with irregular bits coming out and irregular bits going back. So be careful with the jagged edge of that broken window because you'll cut yourself. Yeah? Okay, so jagged. I think you can then use this metaphorically to say that something is rough or harsh. It's not smooth. So this has a very jagged sound. Yeah? It's not smooth. It's rough and it doesn't sound very good. I guess I was feeling rather jagged this morning. I think you could probably use it like that as well. So jagged with rough with sharp points, jagged rocks, a jagged cut, a jagged tear, a jagged line. Yeah, a jagged peak, jagged mountain tops. Yeah, jagged teeth. They're very irregular. Okay, so that's the idea of jagged, something with a rough, uneven edge. So let's go to jag. Okay, so let's see. I would firstly use to jag, meaning to suddenly move in a direction. Yeah, so I tried to catch the rabbit and it suddenly jagged left. Yeah, suddenly move. And then as a noun, a jag. Well, firstly, a jag as in a jaguar, slang for a jaguar, a car. And then let's see, a jag as a noun, but this is very slang. A period of overindulgence, a spree. Yeah, so he went on a shopping jag. Yeah, particularly this is common with drinking or drugs as well. Yeah, his drinking jag lasted 3 days. Okay, so a jag, a period of overindulgence. Yeah. Also, we use this word a jag to talk about something that gives you a particular feeling, a feeling of energy or the rush from a jug. So I need some coffee. I need a jag of caffeine. Yeah, a dose, an energy or the feeling itself. The jag of bungee jumping or doing extreme sports. It's like a high. It's this sort of rush. Yeah, okay, so a jag. I guess you could also talk about a jag, a line that's there was one sharp bit, there was one jag. And then we can use this verb to jag, to pierce. Yeah, there was a bone in what I was eating and I jagged the inside of my mouth. I pierced it with a sharp point. Okay, so that's another way to use jag, to spear, to pierce something. Okay, so yeah, a jag. So let's go back to the beginning. jagged, rough, irregular, going backwards and forwards. Metaphorically, yeah, his writing style is very jagged. It needs to be more cohesive. Yeah, I jagged myself on a sharp point, pierced, cut. It sticks in. Yeah, you could get a jag on a piece of clothing. To go on a drinking jag, the jag of a cup of coffee, the high, the rush, a crying jag, a period of uncontrolled activity. Yeah, he drives a convertible Jaguar. Okay, so let's look at the formality. Jagged, 5 in formality, use anywhere. I think if you're using it metaphorically, jagged, I think probably 4.5. I wouldn't use it in very formally. Maybe not. Okay, and then to jag, to suddenly move in a direction. Maybe 4 in formality. Yeah, a drinking jag, 3 in formality, very informal. Yeah, he felt the jag of doing extreme sports, 3.5 in formality. Okay, so let's look at some origin for this. Okay, so jag. Okay, I think it's got this idea of to prick yourself with something, to stab, to pierce. Yeah, and I think maybe it's got the idea of this sudden movement or unevenness. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Jag and Jagged.